What if one man's obedience could change the destiny of the world? Witness Abram's incredible journey. From God's life-changing call, to a difficult choice, to a daring rescue that revealed the power of faith. This is Genesis 12:13 and 14. And the Lord said to Abram, "Get out of your country, and from your kindred, and from your father's house, into a land that I will show you, and I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you, and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. And I will bless those that bless you, and curse the one who curses you. And in you shall all families of the earth be blessed." Then Abram departed, even as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. And Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the people that they had gained in Haran. And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan. And they came into the land of Canaan. And Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, unto the oak of Moriah. And the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "I will give this land to your seed." And he built an altar there to the Lord, who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to a mountain on the east of Bethel. And he pitched his tent with Bethel toward the sea, and Hai on the east. And he built an altar there to the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abram journeyed, going on toward the south. Now there was a famine in the land. And Abram went down into Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he had come near to enter into Egypt, he said to Sarai his wife, "Behold now, I know that you are a beautiful woman to look upon. And it will be, when the Egyptians see you, they shall say, 'This is his wife.' And they will kill me, but they will save you alive. I pray you, say that you are my sister, so that it may be well with me for your sake, and my soul shall live because of you." And it came to pass that when Abram had come into Egypt, the Egyptians saw that the woman was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her before Pharaoh. And the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house, and he treated Abram well for her sake. And he had sheep and oxen and male donkeys and male servants and maidservants and female donkeys and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she is your wife? Why did you say, 'She is my sister'? And so I was about to take her to me as wife. Now therefore, behold your wife. Take her and go your way." And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had. And Abram went up out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south of Canaan. And Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver and in gold. And he went on his journeys from the south, even to Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Hai, to the place of the altar which he had made there at the first. And Abram called on the name of the Lord there. And Lot, who went with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents, 6, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might live together, for their substance was great, so that they could not live together. And there was strife between the herdsmen of Abram's livestock and the herdsmen of Lot's livestock. And the Canaanite and the Perizzite lived in the land. And Abram said to Lot, "Let there be no strife, I pray you, between me and you, and between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brethren. Is not the whole land before you? I pray you, separate yourself from me. If you go to the left, then I will go to the right, or if you go to the right, then I will go to the left." And Lot lifted up his eyes and saw all the plain of Jordan, that it was all well watered, before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt as you come to Zoar. And Lot chose all the plain of Jordan for himself, and Lot journeyed east. Thus they separated themselves from one another. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, and Lot lived in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent toward Sodom. But the men of Sodom were wicked and sinners against the Lord, exceedingly so. And after Lot was separated from him, the Lord said to Abram, "Lift up your eyes now, and from the place where you look northward and southward, and eastward and westward, for all the land which you see, I will give to you and to your seed forever. And I will make your seed as the dust of the earth, so that if a man can count the dust of the earth, then shall your seed also be counted. Rise up and walk through the land, in the length of it and in the breadth of it, for I will give it to you." And Abram moved his tent and came and lived in the oaks of Mamre, which is in Hebron. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasar, Chedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations, that they made war with Bera king of Sodom, and with Birsha king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Admah, and Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. All these were joined together in the valley of Siddim, which is the salt sea. They served Chedorlaomer 12 years, and in the 13th year they rebelled. And in the 14th year Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him came and struck the giants in Ashtaroth Karnaim, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Emim in Shavakiriathaim, and the Horites in their Mount Seir, as far as the oak of Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they returned, and came to En-Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and struck all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites who lived in Hazazon Tamar. And the king of Sodom went out, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zoar. And they joined battle against them in the valley of Siddim, with Chedorlaomer the king of Elam, and with Tidal the king of nations, and Amraphel the king of Shinar, and Arioch the king of Elasar. 4 kings against 5. And the valley of Siddim was full of asphalt pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, and fell into them, and those who remained alive fled to the mountains. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their food, and went their way. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who lived in Sodom, and all his goods, and went away. And there came one who had escaped, and he told Abram the Hebrew, for he lived in the plains of Mamre the Amorite, brother of Eshcol and brother of Aner, and these had a covenant with Abram. And when Abram heard that his kinsman was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them to Dan. And he divided his forces against them by night, he and his servants, and he struck them and pursued them to Hobah, which is on the left of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his kinsman Lot and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer and of the kings with him, at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's valley. And Melchizedek the king of Salem brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, and said, "Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth, and blessed be the Most High God, who has delivered your enemies into your hand." And he gave him tithes of all. And the king of Sodom said to Abram, "Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself." And Abram said to the king of Sodom, "I have lifted up my hand to the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will take nothing that is yours from a thread even to a sandal. Strap, lest you say, I have made Abram rich. Nothing for me, even only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me. Honor, Eshcol.